Hello and happy Friday. It's time to talk drug scheduling. Now, in 1970, there was an act that was passed that divided drugs into 4 separate categories. And this was done based on science, and it basically showed these drugs' potential for abuse. Now, some Washington lawmakers objected to this because they were working in interest of some pharmaceuticals. And they knew that based on these scientific assessments that drugs like Valium could end up classified next to drugs like heroin and cannabis. And so what they did was they created a 5th and separate class known as Schedule 1, and this is where it was born. Essentially, what they did was they created a firewall between street drugs and these legal, highly profitable drugs in order to prevent from confusing the public. Another issue with Schedule 1 is the fact that doctors cannot prescribe any drugs that are listed on Schedule 1, which is why doctors can only write you a recommendation and not a prescription. Now, what exactly is Schedule 1? There's 3 criteria. The first is there's no accepted medical use. The second is that it's unsafe under medical supervision. And the third is that it has a high potential for abuse. Now, we know there's plenty of cannabis programs all across the nation for medical use. We know that. So technically, it shouldn't even be classified as Schedule 1. And there's plenty of people that have tried to sue the government, and they have been trying since 1972 up to currently today, and they have all failed. And to make matters worse, synthetic THC was actually classified as a Schedule 2 drug and then dropped down to Schedule 3. Talk about a punch in the gut. Now, what about CBD? The hemp bill, the farm bill. CBD is classified under Schedule 5 as long as it has FDA approval, and there's only one drug on the market that does, and it comes in at a whopping $32,500 a year. The more you know.